Yay.
The intro is not playing. Hey, Bragg here
Again.
for the Team Cowboy for Game podcast. I'm here with Blake
What's up?
and special guest Loklin.
There we go.
He said it.
You said it. Perpetual
What's up,
special
guys?
guest Loklin. This joke's not going to get old.
Surely not. If you're just new to the show, please like us on Facebook. Hit subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter, and we should get around to tweeting eventually. And especially emails at teamc4g@gmail.com. We very much like hearing from you guys, and we'll have a email at the end of the show. All right.
It's always so nice to read some quality like emails.
Yeah, the few that we got, they've been nice reads, and it's really like hearing from the people, you people. How's that week in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Pretty good.
I mean,
I made my return
yeah, actually
to
pretty
locals.
good, yeah.
After your week off?
My fucking.
It's
Oh, sorry. 3 weeks off. Trying not to swear.
This streak.
A minute into the podcast. All right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So.
Oh, that was quick.
For
I was hounding these guys to not swear.
This is the first episode we're going to say about swearing. Lachlan was the most keen on not swearing.
Less than a minute.
That. Alright, as you're saying,
Oh
so
my God.
3 weeks, you make your
Yeah.
return.
3 weeks off, and I go in with Paleozoics.
Oh, Jesus.
And I went into time 2 games in a row.
Yep.
In the first match,
You suck.
Yep.
I was playing without wetlands. I don't have a win condition. My win condition was Majesty's Fiend.
And how did you...
I don't know how I won anything,
So,
and I went undefeated.
oh, god damn.
I didn't lose. I drew 1 game.
Of course.
We are truly in the new era. Wow.
Yeah. What are you playing, Bragg?
I'm playing... Oh,
You
jeez.
DDs?
Yeah, I'm playing DDs just to get my head around them at the moment and stuff. I didn't play much this week. Since I was missing locals, I invited people over to my house on Friday. We're going to play some Yu-Gi-Oh. We didn't. We played Avalon and watched football. So that was my Yu-Gi-Oh for the week. Otherwise, I've been thinking about the deck, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ABCs 100% when they come out.
Ayo.
You wanna sell me your DVDs that you
No,
got?
I'm going
Because I got nothing.
to sit on them, but like, there's no way.
Listen,
that
Bragg, listen.
Yeah.
If there is a possibility that a deck can be played and Bragg doesn't have 40 of the card, no, he won't sell them to you.
Fair.
If there's a possibility that he might play that card ever, no. He sits on every card I know.
This is how
But it's fair point. Like, you'll turn around and go, look at these things I've got, and I'll be like, how did you keep those? But yeah, it's good.
In theory, I haven't actually counted them one by one, but I have over 20,000 cards.
Jesus Christ.
You could sell those for like top dollar.
Wow.
Top dollar?
Top.
It's, no, I mean, most of them are worth nothing anyway, and bulk isn't really... Man, you guys are certainly in the mood tonight.
we got the laughs today.
Yeah.
It's because swearing is such a part of our actual speech patterns that it's so difficult to not do it.
It's just like I'm sitting here talking to my grandparents.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but okay. So let's just try and structure this. So basically, I'm thinking about playing. I mean, I was going to play the rank 5 variant of ABCs, but like everyone is against it. Everyone just says like consistency wise, it's not the way to go. So I may
Which I agree with them for the most part.
Yeah, so I'm gonna build the rank 4 variant, but I'm gonna do some odd things with it just to be a bit more scummy as per usual. And then I'm gonna probably try and build. I'm probably gonna take that to YCS and use that for Pody.
Wow, we're already going for Pody decks, even without Spiral, Subterrors, and Paleozoics on the map.
I do not care about any of these except Paleozoics. Maybe I'll have to
I'll
run
send
like
you my Paleozoic deck to play at Pody.
We will talk about it later in the in this episode. But I mean, we don't know
Ew.
the Terror Spiral cards, so
Yeah.
Ew.
So has anyone made any good pulls out of packs recently? Like
dude,
last week?
I pulled a Bosch Twin Twister.
That's cool.
I pulled 2 Bosch Twin Twisteds, which was, I mean, it was cool. It's worth more than the pack I bought it with.
Yeah. What about you, Bragg?
I'm trying to think. I don't think I pulled anything or bought anything this week. So yeah, I didn't do anything. I just sat there and thought about cards. Which is
Just considered life, you know.
I had a pretty big week in buying.
oh,
I bought 2 Quakings, 3 Bahamut Sharks because I'm so ready for Dynamis Tree Toads.
Yep.
Also, use like Strike of the Monarchs, change all your cards on your field for that turn into water, and just Bahamut Shark anything. Right? So I'm so ready for Tree Toad to come out now. And I bought a bunch of rank 2 cards. Ulti Dark Mists look so sick, it's not even funny.
playing Darkness.
And
guess
I
that makes
pulled
sense.
a Cosmic Cyclone and a Nirvana.
Oh yeah, Nirvana. I think Nirvana's handy to have around. I think I got one.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it just in case eventually something makes it
I've
good.
got one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got one just sitting in my folder.
Wow, that was Mr. Robot there. Good show, season 2. Haven't seen it though. Anyway, so that was all of our Yu-Gi-Oh stuff from last week. Looking forward to this week. We don't get a new product, so that's probably for another breath of fresh air. We're not, having to buy anything or avoid buying something.
Yeah. I think it's cool. I'm just gonna ask because apparently it's a really good story, and I think it'd be really funny. Were you at Good Games tonight?
Yes, I was going to end the show on a.
What happened? No. I need to know what happened.
All right, so from secondhand
Story
information,
time.
someone walked into our local store and started yelling at the shopkeep that her child had swiped money off her, come into the store and bought a Yugi's Legendary Collection. Now, of course, if I was that parent, I would be mad too. You've just wasted $70 when you should really be focusing on something else. Unless if you know you're rich and you can afford it, which obviously if you're swiping money, you're not. So she wasn't even mad about the correct thing. She was just mad that they had accepted stolen money and that this was some type of gambling racket. And she's gonna.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what this is.
And yeah, and that's the thing. It's a harmless form of gambling, except your rewards keep a value if you lose out, right? Like, I mean, your cards are worth at least $1 if you spend $5 on a bet there.
Well, but I mean, like,
yeah.
if you bought, I mean, just to say what he bought though, he bought a. What is it a kid? Was it a kid? I assume it was a kid. If their mother, like, so it may have just been a kid.
40-year-old man.
Now, yeah, so I believe as a kid, and how this store hasn't actually ever had the Yugi's Legendary deck in stock in a while. They would have got it from EB Games down the road, or Zing. I don't know. Actually, no, Zing doesn't have it either. So they would have got it from EB Games. So Good Games hadn't sold it to some rando kid, and also, how about you just raise a kid that doesn't swipe your money and steals a few?
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say was like, would you expect the store not to take the money? Like, the kid didn't come in and go, look, guys, listen, opened up his
stole
jacket.
This money.
Yeah, opened up his jacket with the money and gone, I swiped this, tell no one. Slid him the money in an envelope and then walked away. Like, he just came in and went, here is money. I want the Yu-Gi-Oh. I want Yugi. I want his cards.
I want the gold Yu-Gi-Ohs.
Yeah, basically, right?
Yeah.
So,
and just if a kid swiped money and then walked into a supermarket and got energy drink like Red Bull or some shit, and let's think like where she wouldn't go to bloody Coles and go, oh, you just sold my kid Red Bull, even though Red Bull's just as pointless as cards are. It feels good to do, but you don't have to do it. It's probably bad for you in the long run.
True.
Well, I mean, no, I'm not saying that.
You can you can resell cards. You can't resell the Red Bull you digested.
I don't know,
Yes, because it says it on the can.
No,
it says you may not sell this individually.
Yet the machines at my work have it. I bought a
Oh,
Fair
wait, no,
from
like
my machines at work
individually from
yeah,
people.
Yeah.
It doesn't
It's not
matter.
for individual sales. Like, oh no. No, but I mean, you can pee into a cup and sell it as Red Bull. therefore,
Yeah,
Red
it,
Bull
Alright,
it
is
sure.
probably
also
tastes
valid.
about the same.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll
So
move
we've
on
just
to the
lost
news
out
of the
with Red
week,
Bull
but that's the moral of the
sponsorship.
story. Don't swipe your... Okay, that's the thing. Alright, if you were swiping your mum's money and buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards,
Did Bragg just sweat?
assess your life. No, I didn't.
No. Don't assess your life. Buy the right pack, try Pull of Desires, and make the money back.
No
Go,
way.
hey mum, I pulled this. She goes, you swiped money. Rips it off.
That's a neg 9, son. How dare you?
Whoosh.
No, snap, ma'am.
We'll get back to that later, I
Yeah.
think.
Top of the news. Big news for us Australian players. YCS Sydney got a date, the 14th and 15th of January.
Oh,
Keen as a
we
bee.
talked about
Yeah.
this.
We made a video on this, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously the YouTube feed has already seen this, but for those in the podcast, and
Oh
you'll-
yeah. So like, there is more detail we'd like to go into as well. That we could, because I mean, we were trying to pump that news out as quickly as we could to get everyone the information. But I think there's a lot of kind of stuff we didn't talk about, like what we're thinking of playing, what's going to happen, like all this kind of stuff. So yeah. I
We're gonna
don't know what like.
We're gonna be
What you
repping Team
guys are
Cowboy for
doing, like-
game.
Yeah, true. Listen, we have to get jumpers.
We do.
But then we're wearing the jumpers over our shirts.
Oh, true.
We'll have open jumpers.
Yeah.
So that
We'll have jackets.
And we'll have-
Let's have jackets.
let's have bowling jerseys.
Oh, I was gonna say caps.
I
let's
want
have
bowling
bowling-
jerseys.
I want bowling jersey. Actually, if I could get a cap like this with
Yeah,
Cowboy for
like
Game on
Homer
it, like
Simpson.
I would love that. I would love that. I'll pay
Oh
any
yeah, if I
amount.
got a cap like pretty much exactly what Blake's wearing with the red sort of and the red and
Like-
black,
Yeah.
I would wear
Yeah.
that every day of my life.
Like,
Okay,
what,
let's get it.
what is it? I reckon it'd be more orange and black, maybe.
All right.
I don't
Orange-
like the color orange.
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't like orange
I mean, orange and black's our our logo. It's like cowboy, right? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of Cowboy, and it's like, isn't it like more orange or yellow? Yellow and black.
Well, I
would be
guess
good.
an orange would still look cool in comparison with the black.
Oh, I'm thinking. Yeah, I guess. Well, like, look at the Cowboy for Game logo. Like-
I have gone
Which
into
one?
Photoshop, and I've tried to make like t-shirts designs and stuff, but it's really difficult when you have never done that before in your life and you don't even know how to use Photoshop.
And we don't have the IP to use. We couldn't print.
Well, no, we wouldn't be able to sell it.
Yeah, good point.
We can print
No.
it. We can't
Yeah,
sell
we can absolutely print it, right?
If you'll be interested in a cowboy shirt, let us know. I guess we could just have like cowboy for game as a bloody.
I mean, have you seen
We don't-
Redbubble?
we don't have to
You
put-
can-
we don't have to
you
put
can sell
cowboy on it.
anything. Artistic fuck.
Keep trying.
All right, we're at 2. That's okay. We're usually at 80 by now.
Oh my god.
Nah,
Artistic,
in,
like-
in theory, you can
Yeah.
censor YouTube.
Yeah, I guess. All right. So
So, yeah, artistic license, you can do whatever you want, which you really can't.
Yeah.
Not legal.
I mean,
Much.
listen,
I just
Redbubble
don't think
does
you
it.
can sell it really.
No.
For profit.
Redbubble does.
Yeah, I know. Like, do people own anything?
I don't
Like,
think so. Listen.
Well,
Also, okay. Well, here's my theory. You know the rectangle cowboy like the Cowboy for Game logo we use for YouTube. How it's like rectangular and like it has a Cowboy for Game thing. If we just got that rectangle and the wording and like put it on a cap in a certain color and like had this and another color, I would wear that.
Samesies.
Yeah, I would absolutely do that.
We could
Right,
put-
We'll look into it.
yeah, I don't know.
But that's enough about us. Into some.
Use promo code
Whoa.
Loklin for 10% off.
Whoa!
Repeat that sentence.
Hold on there, Nelly. You are really
Choppy.
lagging.
Repeat.
Wait,
the
really?
sentence.
Trying so
Yes,
hard not to
yes.
swear.
Oh, I said use promo code Loklin for 20% off.
Oh, yes. Tempo.
Yeah, at nobbies.com.
Not yet.
That's
Soon.
nobbies with a K.
Yep, nobody's.
All right, yeah. Okay.
On to more news. OCG news. Raging Tempest cards are coming out. We're seeing more and more. I think it's released in 2 weeks in Japan and other regions that are featured in the OCG. Actually, no, that's a lie. I think the other regions have separate release schedules. But anyway, so in the OCG, they get a whole bunch of cards. We'll run through the 80 of them, maybe in a separate video. I don't think we should introduce a whole running through cards card by card in the podcast, or else we'll be here for like ages. And I think maybe we'll put it as a separate podcast feed of stuff when like a pack comes out in the OCG, and then have the exclusives and the imports in a separate one. Maybe that's something to think about. But anyway, there's a couple of cards that jumped out at me. Did anyone see Shadow Spread Virus?
Yeah, you want to read it?
Yeah. Normal trap. Tribute 1 dark monster with 2,000 more defense. Check your opponent's hands or monsters they control, and they draw until the end of their next third turn after this card's activation. Destroy all monsters with 1,500 or less defense. So it's Crush Card Virus, but based on defense.
Yeah, which I mean could very well work out depending on what kind of deck you're playing against.
But now it's I mean, of course, like that's the risk. Like, why you don't run Deck Devastation Virus against everything, right? Because sometimes people just don't care. Another weird thing is every other card that's based off the Crush Card Virus template is now better than Crush Card, because Crush Card's like.
Oh yeah, like Eradicator Virus is amazing, and then
Crush Card bad at this point, like because a lot of decks don't.
What was the difference? What's the difference between the errata and it?
So instead of the third turn after the card's activation clause, it only mills 3 from the deck, and your opponent chooses them.
Oh, okay, that's gay.
So it turns it into that stupid card. That's the 4,500 in Dragons.
Okay, let's move on to the second one, because the second one I do want to talk about.
Foolish Burial Belongings. Sorry, you go.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, screw it. Why not? Normal spell card. You can only activate 1 Foolish Burial with Belongings per turn. Send 1 spell or trap card from the deck to the grave.
Nice.
I mean, sure.
Oh, I saw a good use for this. It was Yeah, no. This is the card you want to send Strike of the Monarchs with to make anything into a Bahamut Shark, into a Tree Toad.
Well, the other thing I'm thinking of, there was a that Infernoid Lightsworn deck with 3 Minerva, Bragg. Remember that deck at LLDS I was talking about just before?
Yes.
He was playing 3 of that Swords card, the new Concealing Light. What's it called?
Swords of Revealing Light?
No,
Concealing Light.
It was a trap.
Yeah, I know of the one you're talking about, but yeah.
Basically, what that does is you banish it from grave, and your opponent can't attack you directly that turn. So, like, you could send that, and then you just stall a turn, because if they can't attack you directly, they can't win.
Did you say it was a trap? I thought this was only for spells.
Foolish Burial says trap or spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Raid Raptor Readiness. There's some good uses for this.
Doesn't it send Paleozoics?
Nah,
yeah.
I won't run it. Paleozoic sent enough stuff to grave.
Okay.
They already have this card.
Yeah. Thought as much.
It's not out yet, but it is a Paleozoic card. It just says send a trap to grave.
Which it might be. Hold on. Is it? No. Do we get it? I don't know. Right. So before we jump to the Paleozoic cards coming in the next set, we should talk about one more thing from Raging Tempest is the Junichi archetype based on the Chinese Zodiac. So it was hyped up a bunch. We're getting another rank 4 Beast Warrior deck.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
I have to pick up my ulti tankies now.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization, the good people there, have covered it in quite extensively. They did all the translations.
I looked over the yeah, big shout out to that dude. I don't know if you ever hear this podcast, but we'd love to get you on.
It's good. It's a team of them, and they're pretty damn awesome.
There was an Ask Me Anything on Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. So the cool thing about them is that the rank 4, so the ranks, they can overlay on any one like of the monster. So it's a 1-card rank up, but the catch is their attacks are based on the combination of Junichi monsters that are under them. So they aren't, they need to be attached on more.
I guess.
So you go into you overlay 2 into 1, and then you put 1 on top of the other one, and then you just keep stacking them up in a certain custom way. So then you can have optimal builds. And a couple of the normal, a couple of the effect monsters that aren't the Xyz it gives you the Xe monster detach a material to negate a spell or negate a trap. So 1 does 1. So, you know, spell negation's huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, fair play.
Like,
Look,
yeah.
listen, this might be a stupidly like, but do they look cool? Because I'll play them if they look cool.
They look
I had
cool.
them up before. Yeah, they look pretty cool. There's a rat one, and I'm totally
Oi,
down for
oi,
rats.
yeah.
Essentially,
do
I
that.
looked over the cards, and you can make them off generic level 4s. Or like Beast Warrior level 4s, right?
Yeah. It's time to get ulti tankies.
So that means your Senjus can just so easily go into this. Like they can go into this like that. And then you can't get like you get the effects off them because they're Beast Warriors. Right?
True.
Yeah.
So what's the point in playing this deck? What does it do better? Than just if you put these into your Senjus? Like not even
yeah.
the normal monsters, just the XYZs and the
Because
extra.
the Xyz don't actually do the effects, or like they get their effects from whatever's under them, because the monsters.
Yeah, but you use the 2 level 4 XYZs,
Yeah.
and then you use the rank up to just put it on top, and then you have a Junichi behind it, and so it can use the effect.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But
what's the point?
you need a couple. I see what you're getting at, but at the same
Your
time,
Senju's very easily spam.
Yeah, I say, but like, is it worth getting rid of that many Senjus though?
because if you're going to, so if you do your Senju,
Well, it's a
bonus
win
and then get a piece of
condition.
material, obviously the optimal way would be to get, but then you need another normal summon to get the Junichi on the field, because it just doesn't.
Luckily, your Senjus have another normal summon.
So you think that you go into that's the suit card, and then you can use an additional normal summon on any card, not just your Senju card.
Sorry?
So you can use that.
I've,
You can use that additional normal summon on a non-Senju card, can you? The one that gets granted. If you follow.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
no.
It's just
Yeah.
Senju.
So that's the
Yeah,
thing. Like
never
obviously, yeah, your Senjus can normal summon for days, but I'm just wondering that they can't normal summon an additional couple of these, which you would need to get out. This card's normal summon. You can. Yeah. So I mean, it's a bit early. We don't have the spell trap support yet, which might boost it up. But
Yeah.
they are getting it. They're getting 2 spells and a trap card, but we don't know what they are as of yet, which is it's kind of cool, and I like archetypes like that. This goes the way of BA, where there's a nice set thing that they can fill out. It's weird, like every Zodiac-y one, they seem to go. They've been jumping to Beast Warriors so much.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, mate, always have your tankies at the ready. Once per turn, you can XYZ material 1 by using 1 judicial monster you control with a different name as XYZ material. This card gains attack and defense equal to the total attack and defense of the Junichi monsters.
That would be the monsters to use the Jinishishis.
Once per
Like, that
turn,
would be the reason, sorry.
during either player's turn,
that's
you
also,
can detach.
they need them under there. You can make them, but you need Junichis under there to get the
That is very true. So, like, honestly, also the
Actually, what type are they? Not type, attribute.
they're Beast Warriors. All of
Earth.
them are Beast
No,
Warriors.
as an
Earth.
attribute. Sorry.
Earth.
Oh, Earth. They're all Earth.
I say if they're lions,
So they're
that'd be
not-
Wait,
hilarious.
they're all Earth. So this can go into Nat Beast.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
Glow up.
All you got to do is play. All you got to do is play like Recover or Blow Up Bulb or.
I never thought about
Hey,
that.
how do you feel about Nat Beast, Bragg?
God damn.
This could be the thing. Like, honestly, I guarantee you this will be mixed with Senjus. I promise you.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah,
then
sure.
imagine having all these cool, like, all these cool XYZ monsters, and then having Nat Beast on the field as well.
Hey, I can get 2 Photon Thrashers for 140.
That's not worth it.
2.
They'll die
No.
down soon once the hype dies down.
Oh,
Yeah.
the ulti.
Bite me.
Ulti tankies are at $60 each at the moment. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, true.
But when we
And
go-
nobody
I'll
wants
get
to
one
buy
and buy
them.
Well, I mean, people should be buying them now. Hype.
That's a good point.
Anyway,
Hype.
ooh. Next,
Let me
next
look.
thing, quick thing. Pendulum Domination Structure Deck, which we know is coming out on the 20th of January.
Finally has a goddamn release
Oh,
date.
well, we knew the tentative release date, but Konami have locked it in with a press release. Like they had advertised the release date at like Comic Con or something, but now they 100% They've put it out to distributors. People are going to put the orders in. We're getting the deck. 100%.
But that's awesome. I can't wait to get ass raped over and over and over by. Oh wait, we're not swearing.
Yeah, especially that.
Jesus
Christ, man.
That's worse than my cusses.
That's like you can't say like something. You can't say anything worse.
Oh,
Jeez.
don't even.
I can't
Alright,
wait
let's continue.
to get romped over by DDDs.
But if you're playing ABCs, you've got an alright match with them until January, so you okay. You get plenty of time.
Dude, they're
also-
nothing on me until January. Until then, January, I'm like, January is the moment where I'm like, so this is a thing.
Yeah. So there's no, and we don't have them for YCS. I was really keen to play them for YCS. God damn, why do they have to hump each other?
Screw you all.
I want to play them so bad.
Yeah, maybe they look fun at a distance, and maybe by the end of February we're going to be hating life.
Oh no, we will.
These things will be tier 0.5 as soon as they come out.
I still think ABC stand a good chance against them both at full power.
Well, yeah, in
both
the
at
same
full
way
power.
that
ABC
sometimes
is the only thing.
Dolls beat Necros. Sometimes.
Yeah, you know what? That's exactly it. DDDs is going to be the Necros of the format. ABCs will be the Shadolls. So it'll be just those two decks, and that's. Well, no, because
it was Cliffords and BA.
No, because
it doesn't matter because Clipboards are even better in the OCG and the DDDs
No, I'm
are
talking
still
about like
medium.
in the form. Like it wasn't just Shadolls versus Necros. Like Necros came in.
Yeah.
Like there were multiple contenders to Necros's crazy.
It was the 4. You're right. It was the 4. So I would say what Loklin said was right. I'd say it would be more like D rules and spellbooks, where it's just nothing's gonna touch them. That's like that's just it's simple. It's like nothing will touch these two decks for a long time.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm not sure if I've had this rant before, but Spellbooks got completely done over with that. They lost like the only card that made them good, while Dragons lost a few cards, but were still good and maintained their dominance for another 6 months. It was so
true.
It was so
very true. Buying secret D rulers though.
I don't know where all of them are.
I've got some.
I don't think I remember. I don't think I loaded them off, but maybe I did.
Anyway, yeah, I've got a couple. But...
On to more pressing matters. We got more Invasion Vengeance news. Konami's product site put up the playmat. It's ugly. It's got Venom Dragon. A a checklist for the set, and the participation card. I'm gonna read the participation card. Wow.
Wait. Sorry. Hold up. What was this mat for?
The sneak peek.
Oh, okay. So, yep. Sorry. Keep going.
So, the sneak peek participation card and the first exclusive we know about is Space Dragster. Continuous trap card. Special summon this card as an effect monster, machine, tuner, fire, level 1, attack 0, 1800 defense. Ooh. This card summoned this way, other tuners you control cannot be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects while this card is in the monster zone.
Is this good?
Yeah, it's a trap card that's a tuner. That's kind of cool. Have we had that before?
No, I don't think so.
I like it. What do you think, Loklin? Yeah, I thought so.
I'm sort of writing this. Yeah.
By the way, I kind of like the mat. I'm just gonna say that now.
Yeah, no, you're wrong.
Like it's unique at least, and that's a nice way of saying it.
No way. Why are all the sneak peek mats ugly now?
Okay, it is ugly. You are correct, but like, yeah, it's ugly.
Maybe it could be worse. Maybe.
It could be worse. You're right, but it's no like. Why wasn't the sneak peek of Dark Illusions like Hidden City, Navigation, Nirvana? Like even Nirvana would. Oh no, not.
What are you guys talking about?
Pot of Desires, Matt.
Oh, no,
Pot of Desires, Matt would have been awesome.
Yeah,
that would have been awesome.
Yeah, and also they can't do it.
Pot of Desires is an ugly card.
How dare you.
This playmat is awesome.
Just because
I really want it.
Doesn't fit into your standards of beauty. How dare you oppress it?
How dare you? You listen. You have no right. You
I
don't
like the fact that they were like, "Here's how you play," and then they were like, "But we're gonna put a giant monster over it." That's awesome to me.
It's I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan, but okay. Also, why they didn't do the hidden city mats because it's the LLDS.
LLDS. Yeah, I
you
know.
gotta win. You gotta win it. You gotta be in it.
Huh.
Also,
I did.
some
Oh,
ki-
oh my god, Bragg. When's the second stage of LLDS?
Oh, it's actually on a date that I'm in the country.
You need to go qualify in Nowra. Let's go.
Yeah.
Are we going?
Yeah. Well, I'm
Wait,
going. I mean,
when
yeah.
is it?
It's our one is the 14th. It's the week before I go to Japan.
Oh my
I might
god,
be down.
dude! I need a
I might
deck.
come down and fight you for that. If I come
Wait,
down,
wait.
Blake, Blake, do you even have a deck?
I don't have a deck right now. I do not have a deck right.
I mean, he will have a deck.
I stopped myself from swearing. I did it.
Also, by the way, will ABCs be out by November? Like,
Yeah.
sorry, not November, but by the. Okay, cool.
No,
Then we're good then.
not by the now LDS. Actually, I have lied.
Oh, I know. Listen, I know I won't have a deck by
We should
then,
have
but
Dark
that's
Magicians
okay.
by then, though.
Oh. Maybe. Schemes.
Okay. So, continuing on with the Invasion Vengeance stuff. So the 10 OCG exclusive cards, some keen-eyed people figured out. So Saber Reflect, Stellar Tempest, Canisaur, and Dino Sowing is the first 4 cards. 4 cards? I'd say 4 or 5. 5. No, 4. And then the other 6 cards are the rest of the Paleozoic stuff we needed. So,
Ew.
we got Paleozoics.
Ew.
All of them.
Paleozoics are great, and it's a very skill-based deck, and because you have to know the greatest time to flip the trap.
Ew.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
Actually,
They're not very good right now, even though I went undefeated in my first day with them.
Dude, if you go well with the deck and you can say it's not good, you're playing Blue Eyes.
I hate Blue Eyes. Yeah, so I kind of enjoy that they did this. I guess something that stood out to me is there's no rank 1 Sylvan Princess. So
Princess Sprite, right?
Asian Eyes.
yeah.
Asian Eyes, you were wrong. Asian Eyes. We call you out, fam.
Yeah,
We're not
so
calling you out.
that was.
Hey guys, Scarce here, and apparently Team C4G has called out Asian Eyes, and we just don't think that's cool. And leave a like if you enjoy it.
Yeah, no calling out here, but that video was completely misrepresenting spirals because now 100% you can't play spirals like that. Spirals aren't good at the moment. I need to get this off my chest.
This is from someone who wanted them to be good so bad.
Yeah, they can't.
I'm gonna be honest. That sounds like you're calling someone out.
No, it's that video and that assumption. It was, because also the deck was using the YCS prize card. Cool, which is on Yu-Gi-Oh singles for $7,500. So
Yeah, fair play.
If they were reprinting Silver
What a
Princess,
buy!
yeah, maybe I would consider buying whatever the fucking card color.
There we go. There we go. Blake, you've lost it. Oh wait, no, you didn't. You said you hit the worst one.
No,
Bragg,
no, I did the worst one.
But otherwise,
congrats.
Also, I was having a look over and going off the layout. There's one synchro card that we don't know, which will be an import. Which will be a TCG exclusive, and then we're going to get 3 Subterra monsters and a Subterra trap card, and then Spirals will get 2 monsters and 2 spells.
Great. That'll make them so broken.
Well, so Spirals is definitely one of them's going to be the field spell, and I'm hoping Spirals will get Big Boss. A cross between M and Big Boss as hopefully one of them, which turns out to be like the Dark Destroyer of the deck. Hopefully.
They'll be so good.
You're just jelly because you're.
I don't really rate spirals, but maybe I haven't seen it enough.
That's the thing. At the moment, they can't do anything, and the deck works against its own win condition. So, hopefully.
All right. Also, by the way, might have to I hate to say this because I know you've got some and I don't. I think rank 4 ABC's place desires.
Yes. That is.
I don't want to have to.
Is this the lead-in to our
the debate.
Oh,
The great
yeah,
debate.
No, there's no debate. There's no debate. Give
Actu-
up. There's no
no,
debate.
I can't. Oh yeah, I mean, I kind of gave it away.
Yeah.
Um.
It's more of a boxing match.
Okay, so
So-
do you agree with having desires in ABCs?
Yes. Oh, wait. No,
Why not?
because it. Wait.
Because you searched out everything, right? But then again,
Yeah.
if your ABCs get banished, can't you just fetch them back with Busted?
No, because they're face down. You can't target something that's face down in the banish zone.
Unless
Omega-
it just says card.
Yeah, Omega can because it's just card. So like,
So
you know what? You might be right. I think if you can get all your searching
No,
done,
you can't. I'm just.
I think that's
thinking of you.
fine. Yeah,
here's
I
what
don't
we're
think.
gonna do.
Yep.
I'm gonna be the moderator, the referee, if you will.
Okay, but you
Look,
don't understand.
you're
You're going to be the
against
referee.
desires.
You're going to be the referee of the guy getting kicked in the corner by two people with like baseball bats. This isn't.
Which one
This
of you will
isn't.
be against desires, and which one of you will be for it?
You take it. I can argue either way, Blake.
Okay, Bragg will be against it because Blake doesn't seem to want to be.
I don't want to be against it.
Okay. Bragg, in true debate style, you will get the first chance to speak,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then Blake, you will be given a chance to respond.
Okay.
Bragg, if you will.
Okay. So, Pot of Desires. Cards you play, they're in your deck, right? Right? Start them off.
Yeah.
Objection.
Right.
No,
So
they're not.
Why would you aim to remove utility cards from your deck that you need to, like, especially with ABCs? You can't search them out as freely as you could with Blue Eyes. So going on, there's not
Yes.
you can't easily access it. So you could be locking away 3 Zeds. You could be locking away 3 Z metal tanks. My God, your ABCs would be ruined. But no, you could be looking at, possibly 3s. Obviously, statistically, it might not work, but you are putting yourself in a position. Like, also, what's the other chance of not losing them all the time is not playing Pot of Desires.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Blake. You will now be given a chance to respond.
Well, you're dumb. No. Okay. I think in ABCs you have a point. I'm as soon as you said it, then I'm actually trying to consider. I don't think it searches out as much as it needs to. Are we talking about desires or
Yes.
desires in ABCs?
We're talking about desires.
Hey,
Okay. I think
we're talking
desires.
Pot of Desires
Okay, desires as a card is fantastic if you structure your deck to play it. If you structure your deck in a way that you can get all your searching done, it's consistent. The deck has to be consistent on its own to search the stuff out, which is why I don't think it works in Blue Eyes. You have to search everything out, then extend your play to go even further because you structured it around desires. Playing desires in a deck that runs a bunch of one-off cards, even a bunch of two-off cards, is wrong. You are bad if you do it. It is a great card. You
But
just
that's why
need to
it's
play
bad.
it right.
So that's why it's bad. It's not.
Mr.
It's
Bragg,
not good all
you
the
will
time
give
because
Blake
not
the
every
chance
deck
to
can run
speak.
it, right? It's not like.
No, not every deck can run it. Not every deck can run it.
And there's the problem. Like, if not every deck can run it, that's why it's bad. It's like Soul Charge. Soul Charge is bad, right?
Yeah.
No, Soul Charge is great in Merms.
But every deck can't run Soul Charge. And I mean, it
True.
takes away your battle phase. Like, that's it. Like, it's not every deck can use it to its full possibility.
I don't think it's a generic card. Like I don't think it's ever meant to be a generic card.
So
I don't think
it's not as good as it. It's
I
not
don't-
As good as
I don't
everyone
think
says
it-
is.
No. You know what? I don't think it's deserving of hype. I don't think it's deserving of the hype. I think it's a great card in the right decks. I think it's a fantastic card in the right decks. I like Psyframes. I cannot believe how well they can use that card. Blue Eyes used it pretty well because
But
it
Cypher
bricked.
Frames banished three of the main the vanilla decks.
Yeah, but that can
done.
search it. It can search it. It has the search power.
it can search
It definitely
all
has the search.
It can search it if your opponent sparks
Sorry,
it. If your
sorry,
opponent doesn't do
search it. It doesn't search it. It doesn't search it. Sorry. It specials it to the board. Like
Yeah.
that's not searching.
and so then
My
your
bad.
opponent can just not play a card, and then you're forced to play Desires, and then you lose them.
True. Though statistically it doesn't work, but it could. You are right. It could work. I think that
And that's what
you-
matters.
yeah, I like honestly I think that It is an extension of plays rather than unbricking of hands. If you have a huge chance of killing yourself if you run it as an unbrick, example, Blue Eyes, shouldn't play the goddamn card. If you're bad, play Brilliant Blue Eyes, fools. I think Loklin tried to teach someone how to play Brilliant Blue Eyes,
I
and that
told
worked
someone
out
how to play Brilliant Blue Eyes, so that he would buy
Yes.
my Brilliant Fusions, and then he bought someone else's Brilliant Fusions.
So okay, so it's risky in ABCs. It's risky. Okay, so also Metal Foes, right? Metal Foes run the best, running the least amount of Metal Foes cards, or also starts a brick. You only need one combination, one counter, one fusion. But if you don't draw them and you don't get if you don't get the correct way to set, you're gonna lose two of them. Like, you might get your fusion out, but then you're playing the deck without counter, without combination, and then if you start trying to build around Desires by putting more of them back in, you're then making your deck dead and getting around it.
Well, you're making your deck more likely to brick, but also more likely not to brick because you're building it with Desires.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Okay. Any final thoughts before we go to the jury?
It is both a -9 and a +1.
Mr. Bragg?
My final thought is, yeah, you're taking away cards that are utility and what you need, and then you could just brick on the plus. You could just draw another
Very
Pot of
well
Desires
spoken.
if you're playing 3.
Oh, that's actually something that, yeah.
Okay, we'll go to the jury. Okay, the jury has come to the conclusion that we have solved nothing.
that it is still. Hold on. How much is it? How much is it sitting at?
Who won the debate?
It's $110 card that we have no idea whether it's good or not.
Hold on. Who won the debate?
It was a draw. You both knocked each other out.
No way. Okay, so let me just step back for a second. No, all my arguments were strawmen. I was basing my whole bunch of stuff on probability. No, just like fucking Brilliant's terrible. You can draw both the card and the fucking fusion just as much as Desires.
Yeah.
Double swear in the same sentence.
But in the same way, Brilliant is one of the best cards in this goddamn format because the likelihood of you drawing 1 or 2 cards in your deck to opening Brilliant Fusion and you exploding with Brilliant Fusion, like the probability is in your favor. That doesn't mean you're not going to get screwed by it.
Well, as soon as you draw that one card, the whole strategy's gone.
Wrong. I Durandaled it back and used it. It's the most stupid set of circumstances.
You've just wasted a CDI play.
Shut up. Listen, no.
No, Desires is good in Blue Eyes. It takes out like especially in Blue Eyes because you've already searched. It searches way quicker. ABCs, you don't necessarily need all 3.
I don't know.
I don't know about playing Brilliant ABCs either, but that's something for you to argue. What else did I straw man up on? Obviously, one card things don't run it, but that's what makes one card decks bad. It doesn't make the card bad.
Yep.
I was just being nuts. I was arguing to win.
Yeah. Rather than also, why is Monolith is at
please.
$68?
Yes.
Well, you weren't even supposed to be arguing because you were the first one saying it, so you were supposed to be making the defense for it being bad, and then Blake was supposed to attack all of your arguments, and neither of you did either of those things.
Well, hold on. I defended.
No, because there were good
I attacked
arguments.
the card. No, I didn't. No, I attacked why people think the card's good. So I attacked an argument that Blake hadn't already made.
That is true. All right, Bragg wins the debate, but it changes nothing about the card.
No. Card's pretty damn good.
Maybe.
I would like to build the deck without it, but I don't know that I can.
Okay, here are my honest thoughts on this.
Okay, here we go. Blake gets... no, you say your thing first. Yep.
These are my honest thoughts, which is that as a person, I don't believe that I have very good luck on anything, right?
Oh, no.
And to me, this is a luck-based card. I know it's like a 3% chance to banish all of your 3 elves, right? But to me, this is a luck-based card. So what this does to me is that it scares me. Because I know I'll never get lucky with this card.
I think it's a luck-based card. No, I think you're right. It's a luck-based card.
So instead of playing this luck-based card, I would prefer to try and make my deck as good as possible, leaving luck out of the equation. Even if that cuts me off a little bit of like how good it could be if I played Desires and it went well, to me, I can't play it because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Fair play. And do you know what? You know what? It comes down to how you want to play the deck. If you are comfortable with the deck, you will play 900,000% better than if you are not comfortable with the deck. And that's just it. Like that is
Exactly.
It.
I would leave it in my hand for like 3 turns because I'd
Really?
be like, I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
I've only once banished card. Gone. Oh, I've only once lost 3 of. The big thing, and the reason why I play 2 Desires now is drawing Desires of Desires is it's redundant. I just played Upstart Goblin.
So you're playing 2
Drawing
desires.
2 Desires off Desires.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I did it so many times in a row that I just got superstitious and like,
Yeah, that's what it is. It's superstition.
yeah, and it's purely superstitious why I bumped down to 2, but it's just it doesn't hurt either because I took it out for Upstart Goblin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
fair play.
if it keeps working as Upstart Goblin, I may as well just play Upstart Goblin. I can be done with it. It's sure it's not the plus that it could be, but and then if I draw Desires of Desires, I'm always tempted next turn to play it to try and jump ahead even more. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So, you guys are already peeking at the market. How is it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's have a look. Top one. Okay, so let's go home. Let's have a look at. Let's go to market. Seraph Knight is still going up. Bloody Tsukiyomi's going up heaps because ABC hype. Garnet's going up because Seraph Knight and Brilliant Fusion hype. Monolith is going up still. I don't know why. I don't know why, dude. Couldn't tell you.
Monolith,
Shadow Mist,
yeah, it should go down after the next tournament.
yeah, Shadow Mist is going up because the hero bloody Toad hype. Dark Magician got. I mean, yeah, whatever. Megalo's going up because water's okay. Daigusto Emerald's going up because I don't know. Tin
Yeah.
Goldfish because it's a level 4 water monster. Pretty self-explanatory.
Raid Raptors.
Yeah, Ray Raptors, bloody Quaking Mirror Force. Good cards still. How much does this go for?
Which I would be hesitant
Well, it's-
buying Quaking now. It's going to be reprinted in surely. Like I would bet.
It's okay. Your boy's got 3.
I believe they're going to put it in the Yugi decks. There's a reason why they didn't print any Mirror Forces.
Yep, fair enough. Let me have a look. One.
Hidden City's gone up to $19.
Uh,
I
okay.
should buy some more. Yeah, it's those. So we know 100%. We know that we're getting 3 monsters. So that means Subterrors are going to be searching a bunch of stuff. And I don't think that Subterror trap card will be good because trap cards are never good unless you can activate it from the hand. So
Oh, good point. By the way, let's what's going down? Shack, Spirit Dragon, I guess, because I've got a
This is
reprint.
my favorite part. I would like to read this.
Go for it. Dude.
Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon was a $20 card recently.
Solid.
It is now somewhere between $5 and $10.
yeah, which it was actually okay. That's weird. It was printed. It was a super in cross sell, so it was harder to get. And then the tin must have given everyone the one they needed, I guess.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, you did that.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, actually, yeah, I pulled the tin one as well. Which do you run armor photon in DDs?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Fair enough.
I run a very synchro fusion based
Are
deck.
you playing the new? Wait, hold on. Are you with new format or? Wait,
I'm playing with like an OCG deck list right now.
Yep.
With
Yeah.
Lamia and stuff.
Because at the moment it's kind of cute having that rank 8 access there, and you can still Beatrice and then overlay this with Cypher.
Absolutely.
So it's kind of cute in DDs, and obviously Blue Eyes because that's what it's there for. But otherwise, yeah, nothing there. Neospace is going down for some reason. Brilliant Fusion keeps going down. Valval Chain, obviously.
Tatsunoko.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dark
Tatsunoko,
Lady.
though, I thought the hype on that would be pretty high, but nope.
No, it's dropping.
Ah, Labradite! Gone! People figured out it's crap. Should have sold them. And
You should have.
poor Flamewing, man. You never stood a chance.
I just dropped my entire deck. Anyway, moving on.
Ah,
And my life. And my life.
So I mean,
Oh.
nothing too crazy or interesting in the market. Not as big as last week's Clifford revelation.
Yeah.
So
update. I sold it for 60.
that's okay.
Just an update. Sold it for 60.
That's reasonable. Reasonable. Well done. Well done. All right. So we got an email, a specific email I wanted to read out. Let's hear it. It's from Juji. Okay.
Did he say if he wanted his name said or not?
That's why.
If he didn't, we're just gonna say it.
That's
Fuck
why I
him.
didn't say the last name.
Blake.
Oh god.
We'll get better at this. We'll do it eventually.
Okay, so he starts off. Okay, let's start with my biggest misplay because he believes he has us beat. I have you guys beat. It was round 9 of a regional where I was X1 playing Moonmail versus Cosmo. He had Forerunner and Dark Destroyer, and I have a Dweller left with both material. I had the opportunity to make Trish, which wanted me to match. It was game 3. And got me another top 8 by leaving him with 1 card in hand and nothing else. But I forgot that Trish gets that. Trish gets the 500 boost from Dweller, and I made Leo instead, which is great versus Cosmo. But he just turtled, and we were in time, and he was ahead on life points. So,
Rip.
is this a bigger misplay than you, in your opinion, Loklin?
No. Maybe because it was at the what did you call it? Bubble? At the bubble?
Yeah, it was on the bubble in a regional, round 9 of a regional, so I believe it is a very competitive regional.
You know what? In the pure sense of the word misplay, actually probably it is a bigger misplay. My misplays are illegal plays, where I help out the opponent stupidly, and I do it illegally. Like, I summoned a Chaos Hunter to the other dude's side of the field, because I thought it worked like Flying C.
No. Hold on. He went with it, right?
Well, it was a Cosmo Demise player. What do you expect?
Okay, good point. Segregation at its finest.
So moving on from that slide at Cosmo. Anyway, my question is, what do you consider a success at a high-level tournament? I consider anything short of top cut, top 8 at a regional, or a day 2 at YCS a failure. I got 14th at a regional, which is great, but you don't get anything for that, so who cares? What's your guys' approach to high-level events? Thank you very much for your email.
Okay. This is cool. I really like this.
I want to just massive thank you. That's awesome.
Huge.
Keep sending us stuff like this, and if we think we can talk about this, we'll definitely put it on here.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I think the most interesting thing about this was him asking what do we consider a success at a tournament, and I think it's super subjective to what you want, but I would say that in a big I think it depends. I think in a regionals, top 16's cool. Top 8 maybe. I think top 8's good. Super happy. I success. I wouldn't call it a failure if you weren't there. And yeah, I would say day 2 of a YCS would be the thing to aim for.
So I agree with it. You're making a top cover regional, or else it is a failure. Unless if you just missed out, if you miss out on the bubble or like that, yeah, you failed, but also you can nail it down to one thing, and you got close, and you can learn from the. Yeah, no, it still is a failure, but I wouldn't say it's not as much as a failure of going 0x.
I'm gonna be all our mums for a second and bring up the fact that if you learnt something that you didn't know at the tournament, I think you've succeeded in some sort of way.
Yeah.
Also, actually, can I just call you out, Bragg, for a second?
Yep.
I'm going to anyway. I've never seen you happy in an event ever, and I've seen you come second in an LDS. I've never seen you happy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was a disappointment because I wanted to win. Because getting second at that event wasn't worth anything, and that's why I don't really talk about it.
It's good.
Yeah.
You know what?
I can reciprocate that.
Coming second. Yeah, having come
really
second at a local event.
God damn it.
We tried. Having come second at LDS recently, yeah, I agree. It was kind of shitty. It was. I
There we
was
go,
super
more.
happy, but I was super happy, but it was kind of shitty.
Yeah, it is what it like. It is what it is. Day two, I'm making day two for YCS. I don't count that as a success either. It's a relief, and I at least attempt the minimum goal, which I have all 3 times for us. Yeah, but then I've gone on to not do so well, so I count all 3 of my YCS performances as failures because I didn't do as well as I had
Would
hoped.
you call? Would you call? Okay. Would you call top 64 a success at YCS?
Making the top cut is a success for
Okay.
YCS for me. Making day 2 is, I mean, obviously you had to make day 2 to get to that, but making day 2 means, okay, I'm still at that level, and what I can now is I'm on a perpetual, like, I've really got to keep performing, like, I've got to prove to myself I need to keep getting better, so I need to always make day 2, and if I miss day 2 this year, like, it'll get to me.
It will get to you. Well, listen, here's the thing, right? I also think that, this, I guess we can move on to the second part. He said, how do we approach major tournaments? The only way that I did even slightly well at the 2 major tournaments I've been to was me, Harry, or me, Andrew of Cowboy for Game, literally did not stop playing for a week straight before the event. I knew my deck so well. Like, I never got a single hand that entire YCS that I went, this is odd. Or like, I haven't gotten this before. No, never. So I think it's just practice. Honestly, I think it's just practice. And like, I'm sure deck building is in there somewhere, but I'm crap at deck building. So
There's, which I've always
side cards. I don't know.
I've always coasted in on through on deck building, but then there's a natural ceiling to both my I wouldn't say ability, but my it would be ability, like misplaying and the like, and just making mistakes, and then also there's the natural ceiling of the deck. Playing Cosmo at this year's YCS was a terrible idea. Like every deck,
Why's that?
like Pepe had the out, like can search its out, like to Cosmo. It's just okay. So why even play? I was playing a deck that had to main, I had to main Good Witch or to side Good Witch. But I'm playing Good Witch to stop CDI. Why don't I just play? Especially when I own a Pepe deck, I should just play Pepe. I'm pretty sure I bitched about this last week, but
I don't think it did. I don't know. I think deck choice and understanding the meta is definitely like the way to go.
Yeah.
If you understand exactly what Bragg said, if you're understanding that, well, I'm mostly going to play against this mostly beats me, maybe I won't play this deck. Like that is a big thing.
Yeah, like the dude who was like, there's going to be so much pendulum here, I'm going to main anti-spells.
Yeah. Or Noah, like even just a great example, Noah Green's BA like pure BA build to win 2015 American Nats. He mained Skill Drain because Skill Drain made everything be able to be hit by Farfar. And it was just like, it was such a, and he made, as you said, he made anti-spell. It was such a, like a, well, obviously, but nobody thought of it but him, and he won because of it. It was like, if you understand what you're playing against and you know cards against it and you can play those cards, it's like, it's going to help a lot. It's going to help a lot. Like, Kaijus are a 1 card out to CDI.
Yeah.
It's, it's definitely understanding what the hell you're playing against.
Otherwise, I think that's how we approach tournaments. Thank you very much, Drew, for the email. This week, Blake, you're doing the deck.
Cool.
You're doing the deck in under 5 minutes, aren't you?
Cleatomize Yo, which I'm not playing anymore, but like I played for God knows how long. So I think that'll be good. Videos is all done, and then I just gotta record the me talking. So that'll be good.
Me and Loklin will be back later in the week with Side Deck Tech, and any combination of us might have some news if it breaks. Especially if we get Raging Tempest, the whole set, we might run through that card by card to really look towards the future. And also, podcast listeners, this will be like if we do anything that seems like it will be good audio, I might whack it in the audio feed, but it won't be an episode. But if you want to get ahead of it, go on our YouTube. It's Team C4G at YouTube.
Hey, really quickly, what time are we at?
We're an hour in.
We're an hour in. Okay, this is something I've been wanting to talk about. Like, I just keep forgetting to bring it up, and I think I have like a good pool of people. What do you play on? What do you prefer to play Yu-Gi-Oh on? Matt, like Spell. What is your like? What do you like to play on?
this moment, my good game, Matt.
Why?
Just what I prefer to play. I don't. If I'm playing a pendulum deck, I have the pendulum zones specifically. I'll play my Odd Eyes mat because I have the because it's my favorite mat and it has the pendulum zone, so I can't get pulled up on. Because if I play on a spell, I've been tempted to play my Spellground with the pendulum one, but I don't want to. If it's a serious tournament, like my optimal playing, I will play a mat which specifically designates, hey, they're my pendulum zone, so I can't get ever pulled up on it.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, what about you, Loklin? As a newer player, newish player, what do you?
Playing on
Have we lost
Spellgrounds is
him?
fun.
Is he here?
No.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Playing
yeah,
on Spellgrounds is fun. But the only mat I own is a Noble Knights mat.
Oh my god.
I'm repping Ignoble.
Listen, Loklin. For your birthday, I'm going to buy you a really nice mat.
Thank you.
When's your birthday?
No worries.
My
In
birthday is
November?
November 13th.
Huh.
Yeah,
Tell you what.
there you go.
Well, like one of us will win the LLDS. Send him the Hidden City mat.
Oh, Hidden City mat, man. Oh.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But yeah, because because I saw a video recently. It was like why Yu-Gi-Oh plays obsessed with Spellgrounds because they don't know. Like I'm sure I haven't seen any other. Like I've been to Pokemon regionals and I didn't see a Spellground once. I've been to Magic events. I haven't seen Spellgrounds. So it's like, is this just a us thing? Like, is
Yeah.
this just
No,
the?
there are Magic Spellgrounds. They're bigger.
Ah, well, there you go.
Yeah, but Magic players, like I haven't been to a pro tour, so I can't speak, but at our locals, I don't see any of the Magic players using them. They stick with their own mats or no mats at all, really. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, the personal preference. It was just something that's kind of interesting. It's like, what deck box do you use? Like, why? It's like, yeah, it's something that's kind of just personal preference and what you like to play on.
As
God, I need to buy a better deck box. I need better Yu-Gi-Oh peripherals.
Wait, seriously? If you want a better deck box, I can get you a Ultimate Guard one while I still work at EB Games.
That'd be very good.
I might hit you up.
Dude. Seriously, guys, I have a discount at Zing right now. Zing has Ultimate Guard stuff. I found this out like last week after I'd bought mine. People need to take advantage of this while they still can.
Noted.
Use code Blake for a 20% discount at Zing.
Tempo Blake.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh Lord,
There's all the plugs. Email us, teamcpg@gmail.com. Twitter, Facebook, find us everywhere. Like us, email us, love us, please. We need the reassurance.
Mwah.
Yeah, emails. That was really cool. We enjoyed.
Yes.
We enjoy reading them.
Alright. Goodbye, all.
Bye.
I hope I angled that the right way.
Jack.
No, you're so